グリザイアの迷宮。
Bonjour watcher, this is Johnny Mango 45 and welcome back to the Labyrinth of Grisaia. In last episode we have seen a sexy scene, yeah, a sexy scene, a bath scene actually, not sexy scene.
続きからよ。
We're gonna continue now. Is that just not the case for you? Okay, continue.
いや、そりゃもちろん気分悪いけど、なんつうの？大事な人を目の前で怪我される興奮と言いますか。ほら、子供の頃とか、戦隊ヒーローものの番組とか見るでしょ？
What Super Ranger? It's supposed to be called Power Rangers, but never mind.
私ってさ、ヒーローがピンチになったりすると、ゾクゾクするタイプの子供だったんだよね。日曜の朝っぱらからテレビの前で、ヒーローやられちゃうって感じで、抱えたウサギのぬいぐるみの耳ぐいぐい引っ張りながら見てた感じ？わかんないかな？
Can't say that I do.
すみません、ド M で。
Look, what exactly do you want from me?
わかんない。
Come on, woman.
ごめん。でも、私もどうすればいいのかわかんないし。とりあえず、マキナでも抱いてみる？
Hell no. That makes no sense whatsoever. And why Makina of all people?
いや、さ、なんか最近のマキナって、周りの人間に甘えまくってるのよね。それってさ、私がユージのお世話をするようになって、あまり構ってあげてないのと、あの子が私とユージに遠慮してるのが原因なんじゃないかなって。このままじゃ良くないし、やっぱり、マキナには父親っていうか、彼氏的な存在が必要なんじゃないかな。
Do you really need to be worrying about her that much?
だって、このままじゃ、なんかあの子、愛情に飢えてるみたいで、かわいそうな気がして。
Okay, but how is it me sleeping with her a good solution? I don't think a few rounds of pity sex is going to do much good in the long run. And think about it, if I actually took you up for that, how do you think everyone else would react? Why is Sachi shows up at my door with a box of tissues and cheerfully announced, I believe I'm next in line, correct?
その時は、抱いちゃう？
I would be tired for the first one. Why are you asking me?
もういっそさ、この学園にいる女の子、全員抱いちゃえばいいじゃん。
Wow. You really be alright with that? I see. Things is, I'm not interested. For one thing, nothing good ever comes to sleeping with multiple women at the same time. One woman is enough for me and you're the one I want. I don't need any mistress. Just sounds like a massive pain in the ass, to be honest.
でも私、そんないい女じゃないよ。
I'm aware.
ねえ、どうして私なの？
You're soft-hearted idiots with skills in the kitchen and a nice rack. Isn't that reason enough?
カズキよ。あんたのお姉ちゃんを見捨てた女でも？
I want you anyway, Amane. Kazuki gave her life to save you and I can understand why.
どうしても私じゃなきゃ嫌なの？
Yeah, it really does.
バカな人。
Look, you're the one who dragged all that out of me.
でも、嬉しい。
Come on, don't blow your nose on my back.
ごめん。でも、離れたくない。我慢して。
Good grief.
ねえ、ユージ、
Nani?
今日も、いじめてよ。お願い。
What did you have in mind?
すっごい乱暴なのがいい。
Okay, let's do this, my friend. Well, that's a rather vague request. Let's see, I'm already given Yuji a taste of everything I have to offer, although in some cases I basically forced him to indulge. Feel a bit bad about that, in retrospect. Anyway, how should I have him torment me tonight? Anticipation swelling in my chest, I flipped through the pages of my diary, per usual in my records of our many games and experiments. Incidentally, our most recall evening involved a nifty little numbers I like to call Which Hole Are You In? We kept our uniforms on and immediately lay down on his
どっ
bed,
ちに入ってるか
while I gave him a fun little quiz like the host of some demented TV game show. It felt like pretty decent, not sitting lovebirds material at the time, but maybe I got a little bit too carried away. To be honest, it feels like I've been running out of fresh material lately. I mean, we do it pretty much every night and 5-7 times on his days off, so I guess it was kind of inevitable. And therefore, it's time to set out towards explore new horizons. That's right, folks, Amane is a good way of plan. Wahaha. What? Soft SMM?
うんそう
Soft SMM.
なんで2回聞く
Tell me, God, why are you leading us astray?
いやーねーそんな大げさに天を仰ぐことないじゃない別に変じゃないでしょただちょっと変わった格好をしようぜって言ってるだけだし
An unusual costume?
はいそこで登場するのが皆さんご存知の有料図書タイガーガール
And there is it, the Devil's Own magazine, constantly inspiring its reader to a new high of depravity. What's the theme of this month's issue?
はい表紙のここ見て交際2年目ちょっと刺激が欲しいカップルにおすすめするソフト SM の世界編集者が自ら試して厳選した愛されボンデを日頃の感謝を込めて読者全員にプレゼント
Wow!
と書いてありますね
Well, it's in neon pink, actually, and the flashier font than they used for the name of the magazine.
でしょでねはいじゃーんこれがその愛されボンデです
You actually wrote in for this?
大くらいでかねほらしかも黒は人気あんねんで
Yes, black is the best. In any outfit.
あれなんか微妙な反応赤の方が良かった
Yes, you should go with red. Red is my favorite color. That really not the issue here, but whatever, guess I should be excited about this. Yay, you're the best, Amane.
なんか一言言ってやろうとして途中で心が折れたかのような喜び方だな
That's not true at all. Must be that wizard country of yours at work.
まあいいかじゃあ着せて
Nani?
脱がすのは好きなくせに着せるのは嫌なの
That's not what I'm saying, but damn it, guess I have to get into the spirits of things too.
そうそうテンション上げていこうはい着せて
Makani moeru yuki no chikara. Try that again. Heavy on the cue.
着せて
Okay. You're an innocent girl with no clues what evil lurks in the hearts of men.
ねえお兄たんあまねこれ着てみたいねえ着せて
Okay, Makina, you can come in. Sorry, I guess I pushed that a step too far.
あのさ急に恥ずかしくなるから突然素に戻るのやめてよ
What? Anyway, I don't mind putting it on you, but how does this thing even work?
あー違うこっちが上でしょほらこうじゃない
Oh, now I get it. Let me see. I really am pushy after this stuff, aren't I? But it's always been this way. The very first time I slept with Yuji, I practically forced him into it. Back then, I was more caught up on the idea of punishing myself. I saw having sex with him as a form of atonement, I guess. Maybe giving myself to Kazuki's brother would change something. That's how it felt to me at the time. Also, there was something almost poetic about a protected sinner trying to redeem herself by offering her body to a man. I thought some physical suffering might be nice, a change of pace. But after we actually did the deed, I found myself a bit surprised. Hare, that was a hard bad, wasn't it? It was kind of anticlimactic in a way, but also a bit of a relief. Sort of like that feeling that you get when a trip to the dentist doesn't involve as much pain as you expected. Like, maybe I should have put this off so long, almost. It's not that I just love having sex or anything though, really. Well, we got it on you, but is this really how it's supposed to be? Oh yeah, I forgot. Amane has the best breast. Yeah, she has the best breast. I forgot.
あれ
I know how to put a standard straight jacket on someone and how to wriggle myself way out with one, but it seems like the costume varieties work pretty differently.
なんか変だよね。
Far too late, I realized something crucial. When I sat in my form to that magazine, I did tell them my preferred color, but I don't remember putting down my size. The materials look kinda stretchy, so I guess I assumed it would be one size fits all. Maybe I overlooked part of the form? Or maybe the editors figure women with big breasts and plump bursts won't need any gimmicks to keep their men interesting, and didn't bother to offer a choice. Whatever the case, this is humiliating in a way I hadn't exactly expected. Where your breasts look like they might burst free at any moment, that's pretty erotic I suppose, but as for the way you're bulging out everything else, I think I'd use a different word honestly.
よりも
Appetizing.
何が言いたいのよ。
Okay, so I had this mission on the small island in the Hong Kong area, right? The schedule had us in the field for 4 days, but things actually wrapped up after 3. Of course, that didn't mean our ride would be coming any sooner. Saving us some time on our hands, we head out to a market in the city.
マーケット
Not a black market or anything, just a standard perfectly ordinary marketplace.
ふーん。それで
So there, when we got there for our celebration, our jaws dropped at the sheer variety of food on display. The air was full of tantalizing smells. But in particular, I remember this steamed piglet there, thrust out with twine and stuff full of herbs. Its flavor was truly...
タルヤ縛られた小豚。
never mind. What's the matter with me? I must be tired.
でも、ユージには私のこの姿が豚に見えたんだ。
Yes, you are Buddha, Amane. Pork's nothing to sneeze at, you know. It's an excellent source of protein and all that vitamin B1 does wonders for the metabolism. I heard stories of protracted battles in the jungle where the capture of a single wild pig turned the tides decisively.
そんなことより豚に見えないって否定してよユージのバカ
30 minutes later, Yuji's desperate effort finally gets me to stop brawling. After an hour or so, I cheer out and resolve to make this beloved bondage thing actually work. An hour after that, we managed to squeeze my ass entirely inside the suit. An hour after that, we fences and voice back at their outmost holes, except for the one around my hips, which we had to give up on that. Finally, we forced the excess blubber around my armpits inside, attached the gartered belt and add on the other accessories. By this point, the short summer night's almost at end. Okay, then I think we finally finished.
はい
So what comes next? What are you saying?
ヒビがヒビがおじがなんかおいしい
Oh my god, people, why are you monkeys? For some reason, I thought I could hear those words echoing in my ears, but in the end, we make love until I'm literally limp with exhaustion. I'm lying placidly eyed on the bed, drawing shallow breaths, when Yuji steadily takes me into his arms. Although I'm pretty happy for a woman, he picks me up and carries me over to the bathroom like a princess. Lowering me into a tub bath, only for my water, he squeezes out some shampoo into his hand, runs it vigorously into my hair, then rinses out with water from the shower head. My body feels like a giant long lead. All I can do is sit there passively as the warmth flows over me. As my fatigue slowly melts away, I can't help letting out an incredible amount of pleasure. Tough guys really are the best. We were in for hours, but the man doesn't seem tired in the slightest. He carried me as if I weighed nothing at all. Holds me down like a stray dog he picked up off the street, then sadistically abandoned me with a shower and still running. After a little while, my soaking wet hair is clinging tightly to my skin and I find myself feeling a bit lonely.
ユージ
Why?
寂しいよ一緒にお風呂入ってよ
Hold on, I'll be there in a minute.
ねえユージまだ
I said I'll be right there.
うわ
When I regularly allow making peculiar sounds in the bathtub, Yuji is in the other rooms, changing the filthy sheets of underwear. Once that task is complete, he returns to the bathroom, takes a brief shower, and slips into the tiny tub behind me. A moment later, he wraps his arm around me like I'm the most precious thing in the world. After our marathon session, it always ends out like this. We cuddle up, lazily, completely worn out. We humble and mumble sweet words to echo each other. That's why Amane is the best roof of all the game. See, the man is behind her. How I wish. No, I do not wish for this. I do not wish for this in my life, don't worry. To be honest, I think it's the part I like best of all. Well, I agree with you on that. The more passionate our love making, the more we exhaust ourselves, the more blissful it feels to relax after work, I guess. Seriously though, nothing beats stagnating into a nice warm bath together after a particularly intense session. The afterglow gets about 1,000,000 times better when you are sitting around guzzling sports drink and goofing at nothing in particular. I guarantee it. I really am a bit of a freak, aren't I? The bath in this room definitely a little cramped for this sort of thing.
そうかな。私はベタベタするの好きだから全然平気。男と入るお風呂とスポーツカーのコックピットは狭い方がいいな。雨の日のタイヤのグリップフィールと男の感触は腰で拾うものよ。
I got no idea what you're talking about. Also, stop grinding your ass against my crouch.
グリグリ。
No, don't touch. Seriously, this thing is small. Don't stop moving around so much.
広いお風呂の方がいいなら、今から大浴場に行く？
Come on, Amane. Sakaki just ordered us not to fall around in there, remember?
この前、大浴場で2人でいるとこに榊さんが入ってきちゃって、バッチリ見られちゃったのはまずかったかな。
It's no laughing matter. The woman was seriously furious. On the fateful night in question, Sakaki-san had forgotten rather caught up in her daily routine for browsing for porn. When she was glanced at the clock, she found it was 11 p.m. Intending to take a quick bath and head straight to the bed, she hurriedly threw off her clothes and pulled open the door to the communal grand bath. Holy shit. Holy, and unfortunately, we sort of assumed that no one would be coming by that late. Yes, it was an unfortunate accident. Plain and simple. It's not like we wanted her to see that. Specifically, Yuji was lying down on a pink air mattress covered in warm lotion. And I was straddled in like a salt land massage girl wearing nothing but bubbles. In the face of such spectacle, even our cool-headed Sakaki-san found herself completely and utterly dumbfounded. But of course, that was equally true for the two of us. There was no possible excuse for our behavior. Out of sheer desperation, I blurted out the first words that popped into my mind.
一緒にやる？
Well said!
はぁ？
Well, I can't exactly blame her for dropping her bucket in disbelief.
いやいや、それでも榊さん、目線だけはしっかりと釘付けだったわけだし、うまくすればあのままもつれ込む可能性も。
That didn't actually happen though. She just chewed me out furiously.
だからごめんって。
More to the point, what were you intending to do if she said you are too kind? I think I'll take you out on that offer.
ああ、その時はまあ。2人仲良く？
Listen, Amane.
まあ強引なのは自分でも分かってるよ。それにユージのいつも言う「俺はお前と抱き合ってるだけでも十分幸せだ」って言葉も理解はできるし、すごく嬉しい。でもね、ユージはまるで分かってない。女の子ってのは特別でなきゃ嫌なんだよ。抱き合うだけなら他の女の子にもできるでしょ。私はね、私にしかできないことで他の子と差をつけたいわけ。わかる？もしうかつにも榊さんにソフト SM したいんですけどとか言ってみなさいの。きっと柔らかくにっこりと微笑みながら小首を右に15度ほど傾けて死ねって言われちゃうよ。 でね、そこでこの私、スオアマネね、もしソフト SM したいっすよアマネさんとか言われても全く慌てず、ガッとユージの首を抱き寄せ、おっぱいに押し付けつつも甘くささやく。もう仕方がないな。そんなことさせてくれるのも私だけだぞ。っていうか他の子にいたらぶっ殺だぞ。どうよ、このできた彼女っぷりってばどうよ。こんな都合のいい女他にいる、いやいない、反抗。
Well, I won't deny you are a fine woman, but your methods are a bit extreme.
分かってるよ。分かってるけど言いたいんだから仕方がないよ。だからあえて何度でも言うけど、こんなことさせてくれるのもきっと私だけだよ。私ね、おもちゃみたいに扱われてもいいし、冷たくされるのも嫌いじゃないし、たとえユージが他の女の子と浮気しても、いや、そりゃあさすがに怒るとは思うけど、切れて暴れ回るほどじゃないと思う。でもね、私のこと一番大事に思っててくれなきゃ嫌だ。ユージにとって特別な女じゃなきゃ嫌なんだよ。
And here it is, the usual silence. It always frightens me, always. But in the end, yeah, you are my number one, Amane. I don't need anyone else. He murmurs the same comforting words as always. Comforting. I feel guilty for forcing that out on him yet again, but at the same time I feel relieved to hear he needs me, and all of a sudden I'm etching with desire.
ねえ、ユージ、もう一回しちゃおうか。
Come on, that's a little bit much. We won't be good for much tomorrow at this rate. Come on, that's a little much. We won't be much good for tomorrow at this rate.
私は平気だよ。明日お休みだし。
Right, so it is.
何？どこか連れてってくれるの？
Well, how about a trip to the zoo? We had to call that one off last time.
いいの？
Yeah, don't want to leave that postponed forever, right? And you have been working so hard lately that I wanted to reward you somehow.
仕事の方は大丈夫なの？
I can send a request to JB first thing tomorrow morning. Should be fine. Oh, and I will make sure to tell her not to assign me any emergency jobs that come in. If they try to call me in anyway, tough luck. I prioritize you tomorrow, even if it means making both Japan and America into my enemies.
大げさだな。
I mean, if a whole country can't get for one day without me around, it probably deserves to collapse. Well, hold on. Look, maybe I could just send Makina out there to take my place.
それは無茶でしょう。
Yeah, I trained her, by the way, in her room. I don't know about that. The kid's really making something of herself these days. I started teaching her a few tricks just for fun, but at this point, I think she's skilled enough to cover for me on the simpler stuff. It won't be that different from the first time I took Asako's place in the field, actually.
さ、ユージの仕事のこととか私よく分かってないけど、マキナにはあんまり危ないことさせないでよ。
But eventually, they will know right later at the... I don't know. I'm still wondering how the story turned out. Ah, it's no big deal. She just carried her toys somewhere, then stared at the sky for a while waiting for ghosts to show up. Maybe answer for a few phone calls.
何それ？そんなんでお金がもらえるの？
Sometimes people get paid to make things happen, and that sometimes people get paid to make sure nothing happens. What?
よくわかんない。
Well, I was just kidding about Makina, not like JB would go for that in a million years. In any case, I'm going to take the whole day off tomorrow. Shall we go to that zoo?
行きたい。
So that day, this roof we go to the zoo, just like the postponed stuff. Alright, this time I'll make it happen. I'll bring you to that zoo no matter what the cost.
大げさだな。
Well, somebody sure looks determined, I swear. Yuji gets all serious about the weirdest things sometimes. Still, when he narrows his eyes like that, he really does look like lot of Kazuki. It makes me feel kind of nostalgic and a little bit sad too.
急にそんなこと言われても困るわよ。
I'm just asking you to give me a single day or is hardly that unreasonable a request.
だから、急に言うなっていっつも言ってるでしょうが。事前申請さえすれば、いつだってお休みぐらいあげるわよ、バカね。
Was it really an option? We only decided on this last night.
もう、今のところ、あなたでなければできない仕事はないし、緊急が発生するような兆候もないけれど、
Please, no job.
万が一ってこともあり得るし、その万が一に備えるのがあなたの仕事でしょ？
If all you do is feed your dog, you'll get your hand bitten eventually, letting out for a walk once in a while. It's your job to summarize your agent's complaints and send them up the ladder, right?
あなたのそういう言い草、なんか最近本当に朝子を相手にしてるみたいだ。胸くその悪い。
My fear techniques are the only skills I learned from my master, you know?
そうやって私を言いくるめようとするのは手腕って言わないわよ。テレンテクだって言うのよ。
Is that a no?
だから急に言われても困るのよ。
I promise I won't turn down the next job that comes my way, no matter what it is. Can't make up your mind, Julia. Might as well just go for it. Even if you end up regretting your choices, it's better than doing nothing at all. No reason to die sitting around your ass if you can charge forward and fire off a few shots at the enemy first. That's why they taught us in the Marine.
また朝子みたいなこと言って。それと簡単に敵って言葉を使わないの。ここは日本なのよ。
Yes, we have that man who tried to kill us in the last game. Right, we call them hostile actors around here. Don't we? You got a weirdly Japanese attitude about this stuff.
はあ、わかったわよ。とりあえず今日一日ダミーのジョブを入れておくから電話に出るぐらいはできるんでしょ？
何？ Appreciate sorry for being so unreasonable about this.
で、デートはどこへ行くの？
East Beach Animal Park.
それって桃浜ズーパレスのこと？
I'm talking about the place Asako took me when I was a kid.
そう、だからそれが桃浜ズーパレスよ。桃浜動物公園は3年前に拡張工事があって施設の名前が変わったのよ。
We're staying in the same place, right? That's where we are
わ
heading.
かったわ。パーソナルロケーターの位置は欺瞞しておくから、もし会社から電話があったら異常なしとでも答えておきなさい。
Sorry for the trouble.
一つ貸しだからね。忘れないように。
You got my gratitude.
それにしても
何？
昔ね、あなたを動物園に連れて行くから休みをよこせって朝子が急に言い出したのよ。今のあなたと同じようにね。なんかもう状況から言い回しまで同じだったからそれがちょっと面白かったのよ。
I see.
まあ動物園デートを楽しんでいらっしゃいな。
Yeah, that's the plan.
あなたなら心配ないと思うけどあまねちゃんにも気をかけるのよ。
Yes. Once we leave Myanmar, there's no telling who we might run into. Yes, that's why I tried to tell you guys just now. Maybe this guy can pop up into your life. No worry, I'll make sure to keep us safe.
そういうことじゃなくて、というか恋人をマルタイ扱いしてどうするのよ。あなたって変なところで不器用ね。
Amane tells me a bit of awkwardness can be endearing in a man.
あのさ、あなたみたいな男を世間ではなんて言うか知ってる？
How I know?
ずるい男って言うのよ。
Natural playboys. That sounds familiar, not sure why it did, but most of women around me say the exact same thing.
あなたね、いつか刺されるわよ。
Don't be ridiculous, filling holes is the man's job.
それ意味違うわよね。
I'm aware, just a joke.
あなたの場合冗談に聞こえないのよ。まあいいわ。とにかくあまねちゃんに刺されないようにしっかりとデートしてくるのよ。
Understood, I will email you further details on our destination and means of transportation. Over.
幸運を。
Not that it's anything new, but I'm suddenly causing the woman some headache. Murmuring to myself a little too loudly, I push my cell phone into my pocket. Then squat down and pick up pebbles from the ground at my feet. Nice try, punk. I probably heard it at one of the shot that lines the courtyard. That strangely sensual voice. Is that you, Sachi?
すみません。最近バストが2センチ増えて、無駄にエロいメイド、小峰幸です。
Huh. At times, having a girlfriend is something of a curse. I can offer the natural response, which would be that fact. Let me take a look and chop a feel. For one thing, I'm dealing with communist Sachi here. If I can listen and say something like that to her, I got a bad feeling she'd just say, "Oh, of course," and immediately expose herself. Sorry about that, Sachi. You were hiding very well, so I assume you were Makina. Not that it would be any more justifiable for me to throw a rock at Makina. But that girl's nimble enough that I doubt she naturally let me hit her. If I did, she probably wouldn't even have yet.
すみません。盗み聞きをするつもりはなかったのですが。
Well, it's not like I was trying to keep it a secret or anything. If I was concerned about privacy, I would have chosen a different location to make the phone call. How much did you overheard?
動物園へ行くというお話をしていたあたりでしょうか。
Yeah, well, that's how it is. I'm going to the zoo with Amane today. I was just getting permission from JB over the phone.
デートでしょうか。
I suppose it would. We are planning to look at some elephants, maybe discuss how great they are, that sort of thing.
できれば、色以外の感想も述べ合うべきかと。
I say we could discuss how straight the zebras are, right?
色と模様以外の意見も工夫された方がよろしいかと。
Huh. On my previous visit to Asako dragged me around the place, pointing at the various cages and shout, "How about that?" When the plants were along the lines, "It's pretty brown," or "It's kind of smelly," or "I bet it tastes good roasted," but maybe I should have put a little more thought into it. Now that I think about it, Asako did get fairly cranky at times. I should be careful not to repeat the same mistakes with Amane. Incidentally, Sachi, if you were to see a penguin, what thought will you express?
ペンギンですか？そうですね。ペンギンだね。
That's just stating a fact.
じゃあ、夜、夢に出てきそうだね。
That makes it sound like you are looking at something terrifying.
すみません。どうやら私も、風見さんを糾弾できるほどの感性を持ち合わせてはいなかったようです。
Don't let it get to you. I was a fool to expect a normal answer from one of you people. I don't have much experience going on normal dates with a girl my own age, but maybe I'm a little too focused on the normal part of that. After all, Amane told me how my economic student herself, she used to things being normal more than a little way. Maybe I can just follow in Asako's footsteps and take Amane to the zoo bear's habit. Then shout rude comments at the animals as debating, or something. What if they still sell those little sausage you could feed them with? Seems to remember a certain someone hurling a few of those at the happy couple. Then again, it sounds like the zoos changed pretty dramatically, so who knows if that exhibit even around anymore. Let's go to the zoo. Meanwhile, in the Myanmar Gallery dormitory. Oh, now it's Amane. I think she's changing what outfit she wants to go for this day. Oh, not really. Is she baking? Not baking.
よーし、アスパラベーコンは完成っと。生姜だれで味付けした若鶏の唐揚げと、エビと白身魚のすり身を入れて、だしで甘くふわふわに焼いた卵焼きに、粗めに潰したじゃがいもに、ハムとコーンとキュウリと人参の入った明太ポテトサラダ。ユージ、ポテトサラダ大好きだしね。これはタッパに入れて、いっぱい持ってっちゃおう。
あまねえ、朝っぱらから機嫌がいいのよさ。なんかいいことでもあったの？
お、マキナ、あんたいいとこに来たね。ほら、唐揚げ、あーんってしてみ。
You really good in dodging the question, Amane.
おめえ。
だろ原材料は元より油にもこだわってトランス脂肪酸の大幅削減に成功した自信作。あんたの分もお弁当に詰めてあげるからお昼はこれ食べなさいな。
お弁当は嬉しいんだけど、今日は学校お休みなのよ。 あまね、どっか行くの？
そう。今日は私もお休み。そしてユージもお休み。というわけでね、前に行けなかった動物園に行こうってユージが誘ってくれたんだよ。
よかったじゃんね。
そんなわけだからさ、今日は私、夕方ぐらいまで留守にするけど、平気？
任しとけ。ゆっくり楽しんでくるといいのよさ。
さ、マキナも一緒に行く？
いや、それはさすがに私でも空気読むだろう。つーか、あまねは周りに遠慮しすぎなのよさ。デートぐらい二人きりで楽しんでくればいいじゃん。
まあ、そうなんだけどね。
まったく、あまねはビッチのくせに変なところで気が弱いのな。もう少し自分に自信を持っていいと思うのよ。ほれ、あーしてみ。ほれ、どうよ、うめえろ。
おいしい。
そら、あまねも昔はいろいろあっただろうし、私みたいなのに自信を持てとか言われてもピンとこねえとは思うのよ。でもね、お兄ちゃんはそんなビビリビッチな今のあまねをまるっとひっくるめて好きだって言ってんだべ。だったら問題ねえべよ。あんまうじうじしてんとめんどくせえ女だなって思われんぞ。好きなら好き、単純でいいじゃんよ。
そんなんでいいのかな。
今日一日お兄ちゃんとデートしながらでももう一度じっくり考えてみ。
考えるって何を？
何を考えればいいのかというところから考えなさい。いっそ何も考えないのが一番幸せだという結論もあるということをお忘れなく。なんで人の顔じっと見て、あんまジロジロ見んじゃねえよ。穴開いちまうじゃねえか。もう開いてるけどよ、この野郎。
なんかあんたさ、最近結構深いこと言うようになったなぁと思ったけど、勘違いだった。
Hey there, Amane. I got permission to take the day off. How are the preparation going?
お弁当の用意はできてるよ。
Alright then, let's define 0:30, 8:30, 8:30 hours.
というようなことがあってだね。
Wait, what? No! Makina, why you tell all of them? Don't tell me you guys going to stop them.
どうにも心配なのよさ。
私たちの存在が思ったよりもあまねさんの負担になっているのかもしれないね。
つーかさ、あんたらがユージを寝取ってやるとか言って悪ふざけするから、あまねはいつまでも遠慮してんじゃないの？
いや、まあそりゃ確かに悪かったとは思うのよ。でもさ、はいそうですかってすぐに割り切れるほど簡単でもないっていうか、
その話はもう何度もしたでしょ。スオさんと風見くんが正式な交際を始めたところで今までの関係が崩壊するわけでもあるまいし、変に意識せずにこれまで通りに接していればいいのよ。それは分かってはいるんだけどさ、なんかこう廊下でユージとすれ違ったりするとさ、あまねの男だって思うとちょっと距離取って避けちゃったりしちゃうのよね。
もしかして先日みちる様が廊下の自動販売機の隙間に挟まって身動きが取れなくなっていたのはそれが原因なのですか？
そうよ。前からユージが歩いてきたからうかつに近づいて声なんかかけられたらまずいと思って思わずさっと身を隠したら自販機の隙間にすっぽりとはまっちゃったのよ。悪かったわね。っていうかサチ、あんた私が挟まって困ってんのにモップ持ったままじーっと不思議そうな顔をして見てただけでしょ。助けなさいよさっさと。
いいえ、何か変わった遊びをしていらっしゃるのかと。
どんなルールよ、その遊び。
というか、廊下ですれ違うぐらいで松島さんは意識しすぎなのよ。
チルチルはこう見えて割と独占欲の強い女なのよ。もし自分の彼氏が他の女と廊下でイチャついてたら、トップロープから飛びかかってくるような女なのよさ。
ないでしょ。廊下にトップロープなんてないじゃない。
あったら飛ぶのね。
っていうか、そういうユミちゃんだって地味にお兄ちゃんのことを意識してんじゃんかさ。
私がいつ彼を意識したというのよ。
お？言ってもいいのかい？ユミちゃんってば普段夏場以外は脇毛の手入れなんかしないくせに、最近は冬でもちゃんとお手入れしてるじゃんね。それってあれじゃん？うっかりお兄ちゃんに見られて、ババアじゃあるまいし脇ぐらい手入れしろよとか言われたらショックだからだよね。
The Yumiko just blushing. Oh my god, Yumiko-chan, you're kawaii. That's why she's my number one favorite girl. Of course, second goes to Amane, but in terms of the story part, of course, Amane is the best girl in terms of story part.
私はちゃんと一年中お手入れしてます。っていうか、私はもともとそんなに濃くありません。
気にすることはありませんよ、榊さん。その程度の地味な努力は皆さんやっていらっしゃいますし、エチケットの一環として別に恥ずべき行為ではありません。
そうよ、それよ、エチケットよ。彼を特別に意識して行っていることではないわ。
ほんじゃあさ、お兄ちゃんと二人で会話してるとき、無駄に何度も髪の毛をかき上げる仕草すんの。あれもエチケットの一環かよ。
あ、それなんか知ってる。女の子は気になる男の前だと無意識で髪をかき上げるってやつでしょ。確かそれは無意識にシャンプーの匂いで男を誘惑しようとしてるからだってあまねが読んでた雑誌に書いてあった。
Oh!
今、うぐって言いました。図星なのですか？
私は別にそんなやましいつもりで。
Oh, cute Yumiko-chan, you're just the best person.
おいおい、ちょっと突っ込まれたぐらいで泣きそうな顔すんなよ。まるで私たちがいじめてるみたいじゃんかさ。
だって私は本当に。
わかった。無意識なのが一番たちが悪いとか言わないから泣き止んでくれよ。
Makina really knows how to talk like an adult.
で、結局なんで私たちを呼び出されたわけ？
Yeah, don't tell me you're going to go at the zoo also.
いえ、大した用事があったわけではないのですが、ただ、何と申しますか。本日の天音さんと風見さんの動物園デート、皆さん気になりませんか？というだけのお話でして。
Yeah, there was about going to discuss whether we should go stalk them or not.
すっごく気になるのよさ。
Yes, figure as much. Makina will love that. Thank you for watching my
セ
video.
ーブするわ。
My video is just for fun. Don't take our brothers and sisters. Magic word time. Adios, Efa, Mosa.